This is logging me. Okay, never mind. I'm off. Wait, did you start casuals?
Yeah.
Is rank?
Straight to rank.
Void Pro. N-I-G-G. Got Fun Monkey. Fifth place. Why is there no second place? This game sucks. The leaderboard says 135. Wait, what?
Maybe they disconnected.
This game really got people thinking they're nice at playing games, bro. You saw Punk versus Bleed. Did I tell you about this yesterday? I think I did.
Is that the guy that fanned his money?
Money, yeah. It was so funny. He's like, yo, Punk, you just play Street Fighter. All they do is throw loot, which is true. However, he's like, Street Fighter's just mad cheese, bro. You couldn't survive in 2x. And he's like, what do you mean it in 2x? You throw it into a 100% combo. So that's all your team does is echo lobby. You get one throw and they die. And then they get scared to be thrown and they get hit and they die anyway. That game, you got no international competition. You got like 2 Japanese players and they're twins. He was gonna win, bro. He's like, you wouldn't survive. He said you wouldn't survive in Street Fighter. He's like, your GOAT Leffen came to Street Fighter for 1 day and he lost to Akainu. He said, no disrespect to Akainu, but he's the lowest level of competitive competition that we have. Which I agree. I don't think Bleak can play it. Not that he can't play it. Of course they can play it. But I don't think it's not fair to say that. Oh, you can't play Street Fighter. You're just only good to it because it's a different skill set.
Yeah.
It's a different game. I don't agree with saying that kind of stuff, but I only don't like it when they say, "Oh, I can play Street Fighter." That shit, man. She's like, "Hey, don't play it then." It's not gonna work out, bro. You need a lot of patience.
Did they just
You gotta
match
be
us
okay.
against a goal?
You gotta be okay with losing 80% of your health to like 13 throws. Because what you're gonna do, attack, and then you lose 50% of your health. I hate that. I wish it would take it out. I really do. Every patch, bro. Alright, lock in.
It's the only reason why I'm not for it.
Wait, why are we playing this guy?
I have no idea. What's happening?
At least he can cross up and backdash like a. Well, you have the life lead. Why is he running away from? Wow.
What the?
Interesting. Up. Yeah. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't know, bro. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Bro went nowhere.
He's level 1. It's my level 3 dude.
Enough.
medium chip incoming mix-ups, bro. That'd be so sick. Pull that.
Just raw take and break.
I'm trying to assist. Alright, we're leaving. Let's go. Oh, I don't know what to do. Oh, well, that's my fault. I'm mad that worked out. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, that's bad for her. Oh my god, bro. God. You gonna wake up attack again, shit. None of us are lagging though. My ping is at 50. 31. Alright. You guys are doing the stream?
Darius versus. Wait, Yasuo Darius versus Team Caleb.
Sounds like a nightmare.
Caleb got a triple overhead, right? Just net going in.
I don't know if Nets is over it or not. Is it? Oh,
I didn't know you could do that.
me neither.
I learned something new. This SNS do that shit.
Backshot grandma and his avatar is a grandma.
That's crazy. I've never seen that player.
Nice, some media cross up. What are you gonna do, huh? Yeah, so dashes up so you have to knock you down. Like,
He can cross-up attack, he can switch sides, he can
yeah, and then
instant
you try to
overhead.
parry, and then he grabs you and he gets the same combo. It's the same. I like that color. Oh, I did my.
He's a psychic.
We're good. Oh, I didn't know what side I was on either. I ain't know either, bro. I ain't know
Couldn't even
either.
play the game. Yeah. Bumble.
Are you dead? Oh god, I tried the first right there. Get some art. Alright, you're not dead. Stupid.
I think if he lands hook, he's gonna go low.
Oh, nice parry, nice parry, nice parry, boy.
Atlas! Nazi guillotine.
Oh, yeah, 2 points. I'm in there. Oh, what are you changing your Juggernaut? Sure. Oh, he's sidekicking. Anyway. That's
Why
I
didn't you
don't
just
get,
pick
right?
these two anyway and just
Yep.
swap
Hey.
it around?
Yeah, you could just swap in the beginning.
Yeah. Any round.
Oh, okay. I imagine he was pressing a button there, huh? Insane. It's fine.
Oh my god, he's so
Watch.
fast!
Yeah. Guaranteed.
Can't you do medium heavy apprehend after that?
Who knows? Medium heavy apprehend, where?
After air apprehend? Or sorry, anti-air apprehend?
I'm gonna have to look at that.
Oh my god.
Just gimmicks, bro.
Oh my god.
Yeah, tag launch.
Oh. But I can do it there. I didn't love that,
I was trying to get you out of there, that's all. You're a nut. Dead. Hopefully you'd see probably into this. No. Oh, good. Nice. No, I was cooking for a bit. Come on,
The hit stun
I was
skill.
trying to get the. I don't know where the combo. I made that up. I was on my broken. Yeah, it's fun. Like that? I feel like a crab is coming. Yeah, there's.
God damn it.
You're dead. She just dashed, she just threw her by it. I hate this game. Oh. Nice, dude. Thought I wasn't gonna. What's up? Like, what? DP? You know DP.
Wow, he's alive. Invincible super. Invincible level 1. You know Yasuo has that too?
Yeah.
Why?
Is it? block.
They give him 101 tools to open someone up, and an invincible super, just for a fallback. Come on, bullshit.
Did wake up super? Wake up.
They should have designed
was
him
it?
like Yoshimitsu, where he can open you up a million ways, but he does no damage.
Good, good. Nice. Attack. Got it. I helped. Oh man, I hate that it covers that much.
Yeah, how did I get hit way back there?
Yo, yeah. It's insane. Okay. Here comes our dasher, maybe? I'm gonna wait for you. That's this. Wait, no, I'm not. I press medium, I'm dead.
She drops these.
You can't block, you can't drop it. You dropped it. I have to just spend it if you have.
Oh, my level 3 didn't come out. What the fuck?
That's insane. Nice. I press jab! Whatever. Oh my god.
Stole that game from us.
Oh, I'll take my video there. Oh, well, took a little too hard. Oh, well. Fuck. Interessante. Dead. Like a little shimmy shy, bro. Oh,
Tag anti-air. Like a charm lotus.
and he leaves.
Wow. Master 2.
That's it. Oh, you're in a sandwich now, boy. Get baited, by the way.
Shit.
Mm. He went low 3 times. He said, I'm not letting you out of this corner, bro.
Damn.
You're dead. He drops this.
It's pretty much guaranteed. Press a button and you get fixed into the combo.
That I've never been anti-aired like that before. Oh, I blocked those stuff? Oh. What? Oh god. Do I have a meter? I'm gonna have to need a phone. That's it. GG. Alright, nice. Nice push you. Think I'm blocking this nonsense, boy? Think I'm blocking this nonsense, boy? What, I gotta do a level 3 anti-air? What? Yeah. I threw a fireball. Oh! I pressed.
Fuck these characters.
I got caught.
He got crossed up 3 times.
What? Bro, what? Double trouble. Exfoliation. That's smart. Get your damage off. Get your damage off, King. Uh oh. I gotta push this. I can't push yet. Ooh. You sick of Yasuo? You sick of Yasuo? Aww.
I should have just expected him to go forward.
He would from doing something so calm like getting echoed, bro. He said, "Wow." he just dashed in. Carried me, so carried him. Oh, with a back throw. Watch it for you. Oh my god, that's fine. Yeah, that was fine. Huh? Immediate cross up. Oh no. Oh, you better than me. Kill this man. He's a fool. I didn't expect that to cross me. Oh my god, the angles of the jumps. Annoying. Yeah, sure I did. Hold on, I got this. Oh, it's somehow like. Oh. You got it. I'm not living. Oh, right here? No, I'm dead. Punish. Wait, hold on. Oh, this is. I deserve that. Yeah, nothing to talk about, bro. You want to talk about the Yasuo?
He sure was the better player.
Pick it up, please. Where's the picture of that? Here it is. I saw this and I was like, this is what I think every 2SKO player that plays like Echo Yasuo are, it looks like. Tell me I'm wrong, especially the Yasuo players are wrong. And I'd be like, yo, my mix is insane, right? There's a picture. I downloaded it. Whatever, I'll just copy. Yeah, this is it right here.
Oh, he's a GM. Okay. I jump forward here.
Okay. I'll do a tackle. Right idea, I think. That's fine. Yeah. Nice. Yo, you got mad hits them from doing a jump jab though. What the heck?
That was
insane.
medium.
Oh my, come on, bro. I touched her, bro. Don't break, don't break, don't break. I'm out of this. I don't know what I'm doing. Now you gotta break.
disjointed hitbox to hit that.
Yeah. Okay. Gunshots. So much chip damage for all.
I make it hit.
Oh, what else? Yeah. This should burn her fury right here too. Yeah. Burn that. Oh, but he's already building it back. Like, I was saying. You're gonna get a shot. Can I use another super, I'm guessing? Oh, he missed that. I got you. Oh no! Trying to make it work. Hold on. Oh my god.
Headless. That's what I'm talking about.
I like it. Broke going up. Now it's a good tag launch.
I was gonna tag right there. Damn.
I think I disappeared right when it happened. It went through a ghost. Go on, girl. Oh, I can't do anything. That's stupid.
If she jumps, you can headless her.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we beat a GM. We get so many points.
Six? How many we get?
16?
Dude, we didn't. I got 8 points from it. Hold on. I think I can clear that. Yeah. Oh, fuck. No! Hold on. Ah! You thought you could launch that? Nah, girl. Nah, I threw. Like, literally, I pressed it. Oh no. Oh, I pressed S2 there. This is annoying, but she gets time to set up again. Insane. I'm gonna cover with this gunshot with my axe.
I'm dead.
God. Wow. Bruh. God. 20 ping.
It's alright.
Dude, I'm just doing this. I don't know what's going on. Like, I actually don't know what's going on.
You got Fury?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump block watch. Watch the bait, watch the bait. Watch the bait, bro. Watch the bait, bro. I'm baiting this. He's mashed. He has to be mashed. I'd be mashed. Oh.
Hey, mashed leave.
Yeah. We got the 8 points though. I think we made back everything we lost.
And positive.
What's his name?
Luna Leia.
Luna Freya? From 15?
Terra Lunea.
Oh no, damn, you got me hyped. Luna Freya is like one of my favorite characters. You played 15, right?
Yeah. I jump back here. No, I don't jump back. He has Yasuo on the back.
I'm not in the game. I'm not in the game. I'm on a black screen.
Yeah, I'm on the black screen too. I don't think we're getting in.
Trying to play Avatar?
No.
You don't like it?
Just not ready to play it yet.
You gotta be ready to play when the game's dead.
Yeah, don't you know I gotta play every game as it's dying.
The day you come to me and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna get back into Street Fighter, I'm gonna be like, oh no. Oh, well,
Street Fighter 7's about to come out. Sick. Can't leave, I'll get a lever penalty. This is ridiculous. Yeah, gonna have to restart the game. I'll take the lever penalty.
No, I think I should. Don't, did you already close it?
Yeah, I already closed it.
Oh. I think I'll just lose like 3 points. I'm gonna go back to main menu.
What's the program? Lion. I don't know why it's called Lion. Task.
Says you're in a duo.
We're in the same
Oh,
duo.
we're still in. I thought it was a glitch maybe.
I bet you it did. When you get another thick black screen.
What's wrong with blacks, bro?
Got you. As soon as we get a match. Flat by. They dash punch for sure. I'm back dashing here.
Why allow it? Oh my god. Huh? Oh, he had double down, so I was a little wary. Okay.
Try to parry.
Yeah, I didn't meet her. I mean, not didn't meet her, I tried to parry it. Everyone always tries to jump after that.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh.
2x
I'm
KO.
dead too. Oh, no. Chance at life. Hold on. Why does it go so far? What the heck? Dude, he's so far away.
Full screen button.
Such a nut.
Tied my sneakers.
That was the meatiest stand B I've ever done in my life, bro. You saw how late that joint hit?
Fury. That's mad funny. That was mad funny.
Oh god. Oh, you break hair though. Oh, hold that. Wait, you better. Okay. Try and choose. You gotta watch your shoes. And the jump. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Do that randomness again.
Bro.
Gonna hit you. It's not gonna hit you. Oh, thank God. Oh. Well, I just hit broke for you.
The fucking what you do 3 DPs?
I thought he was gonna do the he did it last time, that range, for no reason. So I did my DP. extra pepper as I can.
Just press what? Wow. This is true love we're making. This is true love we're making.
Tuna with bacon. Back to oh my god.
Oh yeah.
I keep doing that. Why do I keep doing that?
Not quite. What
Okay,
the
cool.
fuck?
Oh my god, bro. It's fine.
Damn. Good shoulder.
Would you be shocked to know that you woke up with a button?
Nope. This is tuna and bacon.
Oh, why did she appear next to me so fast? You impressed with it?
Good shit.
You can jump C as well. I'm dead. Got jumped in on. I should become. He just couldn't help himself. Aww. He just couldn't help himself. No, don't talk, don't talk. You forgot to launch. Don't talk to me. Might hurt. Oh, next hit's probably gonna hurt. Oh, fuck. No, I gotta go straight, fuck.
Good shit, good shit. That's mad funny.
I pressed parry and I got heavy. I didn't have meter, so give me heavy. I'm better. Whatever.
How many times do I have to dash back for them to whiff a butt?
Like that. Oh.
Yeah, they fucked up. Headlash!
They call me the headless. Hold that. Wait. I got staggered. I got staggered like a bad death in Overwatch, bro. Did I do it? Yeah, it's not real. Okay. Where you going, girl? Oh. He just did it again, 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 he did it again. He just did it again, bro. Oh, I'm dead. That whiffs. Oh. Right. Oh. Ah! Nice launch. Insane. Nice. Okay. That wasn't hot.
That was hot. That was hot.
That was hotter though. That was hotter. He got Fury soon. I'm on screen.
Damn, I'm dead.
Might be dead, bro. I'm about to die to this.
No, you got this. You got this.
He has to jump, right? At some point.
Nah, he's not gonna jump.
Nice.
We got
No,
level 3.
I got crossed. Nah, I'm dead. I should have level 3.
Yeah, it's just gonna chin check. Oh, the Fury's gonna save me here. Easy. Why? 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 Why does she have an invincible level 1?
I thought I was in business, bro. No, what? I was pressing EP. It's not real.
I'm ass. I'm literally ass.
Oh, I didn't even get to land, bro. Caught me way before. I live these? I don't. What's happening? I can't see. It's a 63 roll back range. Three seconds out.
Oh! Can't believe I fell back into it. I can't believe it.
That sucks. Oh, I'm dead.
For Noxus! Noxus! For Noxus! We lost a beef squirt.
Give me 1 second. On Q real quick.
The hell is Ghost? tried to invite me. I need some tea. Ay, coño.
My bad, bro. My bad. I'm back. I'm back.
Welcome back. Making tea.
All you did was cheat. You suck. How did they cheat? He never responded, by the way.
They probably left. Probably rage quit. I don't know how one would cheat in this game. I guess you could like get auto parry or something.
That sounds stupid. Actually, no, it doesn't sound stupid. It's pretty good. As long as you have meter, right?
Yeah. But like,
I'm gonna
how
start pressing
good
parry here
would an
randomly.
auto parry script be? Like, would they be able to get baited to parry for free?
That would be pretty good, right? You just have to be like, oh, if they're doing a move that's this amount of startup, and I'm gonna be able to, I'm not in two blocks them, I trigger parry. Alright. But then, I guess kind of confusing, right? Because what if you're calling an assist or something? A little weird. Do you like plantain chips? I do like.
Yeah. I like the garlic ones.
I think I've eaten them way too much lately. I've been going ham.
I don't think they're exactly bad for you.
Nah. But I just handfuls, bro. Just. I haven't had Doritos in a while. Because I heard they're super bad for you.
Whatever chemical they use.
I don't. Well, I'm sticking to like nuts, no flavor, just like lightly salted or something. Pretty good. But I want some flavor, boy. I want some purple Doritos. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! I'm about to get back into Diamond 3.
I'm about to hit Diamond 3 myself.
Go for broke.
I'm not gonna. I'm putting chips off.
I am the tip of the dick.
Man, just did 3 fillets, bro. I hate you. Oh wow.
I thought I'd be able to whip punish there, but no, he has a really long stick. Pause. I broke that.
Okay, throw the take. Jinx. This might not be okay.
My buttons aren't fucking working. What the hell?
How do I approach this character? Oh, I don't.
If you let her zone, I could probably get a play on her.
I get it. When I get to play again, I'll wait.
Whatever you do, don't grab. What?
Oh. I'm lagging. So lame, dude. That's good.
Dash past it. Fuck.
Dude, that's
Oh, he really likes tag grab.
no. Just held up. Break. Yep. What's up? Zora? Okay, Zap's gone.
You shall suffer.
Tell you who shall suffer, bro. The blue boy. Oh. The one up. The one up. The one up. The one. Back.
I didn't realize she was gonna die.
You know, next hit's definitely Fury, so. You did it there?
Let's go, Diamond 3, baby.
About to lose it right now, boy. Run it back. Let's go. We in there. 6 points? Dang. Let's go. Kinda cooking. Kinda cooking. I didn't mean breakfast, bro. Yeah, stop it. A lot of damage to lose. Not gonna hold you. That's crazy that you just kept jumping. Okay. I know. I'm tight too, bro. I'm tight for bro. Tight for you, bro. Okay, broken.
My bad. I thought it was cooking. I thought it was cooking.
You did the whiff, Norm. I hate you so much.
Yeah, I gotta kill a frame, bro.
You called him again? Oh, you called him late. I believe, baby. He always jumps right, so. Never mind. You gotta be angry how 1, 2, 3 ABC Darius combos are just kill you, bro. Like, don't break. Actually, break. Oh, shit. Don't break now. Just let me. Not, there's no end to it. So. He said to me.
Was that not hot though?
Yes. Fury. Okay. Got level 3, I think. Yeah.
Enough.
Now. Y'all got smoked. My chips.
Today's the day I get master.
There it is. There it is, boy. It's a curse. Right back down the plot.
Boom. Backdash and thresh.
You ever had horchata from Chipotle?
Nah, I actually want to try Chipotle. I never got to
You
eat
never had
anything from
Chipotle?
Chipotle. No.
You might like it. I like it. It's just fast, and it doesn't taste like junk. They got a lot more expensive though, I'm not gonna lie. I used to like their steak, but I just go with chicken nowadays. The chicken's... I usually get chicken, black beans, the white rice is addicting, and I get a bunch of lettuce, a bunch of corn, a bunch of salsa,
In a
with
wrap?
sour cream. No, in a bowl. If I get a wrap, it's just the same thing. I just put I don't put corn in my wraps. I don't like it. Just... I put guacamole on. The joint's slapping. Their chips are good too, honestly. But they're mad greasy.
In-house chips.
Yeah, they're mad greasy though. The bag be bleeding, son. And I can't do it. I used to eat Five Guys, bro. Five Guys is so overpriced. $19 for a burger. I think as a team, Caitlin's like one of the few characters that is annoying to fight for both of us. Jinx for this. Like I got trapped by that. I can't do. That was godlike. Oh, he's sidekicking. I might drop it. Yasuo for. I'm gonna learn Yasuo for this character. FSB. I know you can crouch C the Oh wow, never mind. Bruh, he did it. I wasn't even in disguise yet.
I expected him to jump. Fuck.
Okay, what? Oh, that's a full combo. Can't push back though.
You could ask two dad.
Yeah. I couldn't swap because I pushed you off the screen. Trap. Oh. Alright. gonna do it? Oh my god, he did it wrong. How was no one? Yeah, it's just like they're not ready for my boy. Alright.
Combo down. Fuck, I didn't reach him.
Dude, this like instant fury fuse joint is like so block RA. Oh yeah.
She gets hit. Nice.
Oh.
That was godlike. Wing.
I assessed the screen when I saw the lantern. I was like, if this hits Ari, I think in there, and it did. And I was like, I'm launching. Darius. I'm underneath. Oh my god. I was in there, boy.
I tried to go for a grab, but got the RE coverage.
I tried to parry. You told me you got it's not auto time? I hate this game. Oh, you're dead.
It's
I'm
not
so
hit
sad.
scan.
It's not hit scan, it's projectile. Dude. Who thought this was a good idea, bro? Oh my god. The-
She double tapped mad fast.
very still.
Fuck!
I tried to crouch C it. I don't. Everything that I've learned about this game is a lie right now. I was gonna crouch C to Ari. We took his win streak, bro. Whatever. Lame play around.
Select your champions. Thresh. Jinx. Select your fuse. Caitlyn. Ari. Fuse select. Choose your destination. No second guesses.
Got it. I'm 26, bro. What?
Ready. Let's go.
Damn.
On cooldown. You're good, you're good. Wow. I'm in trouble. I think yeah, I just have to, I'm dead. And you got hit. Yeah. I hope you passed through that. Uh-oh. Meter. Oh.
I jabbed
Damn it.
again, and her crouching medium beat it? Like, I don't understand.
Go!
Bruh. Alright. Can I crouch see this finally? Thank you. Bruh. Come on. Such a cool situation to be in.
She always does jump multi-hit, jump, dive kick.
Okay. Oh, you can't block shit right now. You gotta just learn. Yeah, you got level 3. Soon, I think. Hopefully it kills.
Nah.
I think she might still
Fury's-
have Fury after. I have one more bar. Nice.
Knockout!
My man just did jump, bro, just like she did. He did. He did jump C teleport.
Let's go!
You get okay, yeah, I get it.
I got crossed up into
I got
the overhead.
hit by the Ari? Insane. Got reset and dead.
Sick.
You're alive. Watch Ari DHC though.
Fuck.
Sure.
It was just that simple. Jump shoot.
True justice is always within her sight. Caitlyn wins! Match ready.
It was a net positive match anyway.
Victory is on the horizon.
I hate mirrors. Actually, I just don't know what to do in a thrush mirror.
Ready. Let's go!
Oh god. I was here. What? B and C is not. I used the den super.
Yeah, BC's not
Assuming.
real.
I love that.
Fuck. Of course he went low.
Very
Son of a fuck! Alright, I'm taking the mirror.
Let's go!
Oh, what the? How? Oh my god. Shit.
Mash parry on that combo.
I don't meet her.
Wow. I'll take the straight hits.
Don't wanna kill level. Don't wanna, bro. That ever says carrying me right now.
Ready! Let's go!
Yeah, how'd you know I was gonna? Okay, yeah, you do. There. I. This is insane. Buttons coming up? Medium button came out? Oh my god, thank god. Whoa, my medium button.
Uh-oh.
Took him to the underworld.
Why?
Shit just flies out of your stick.
It just flew out. Okay.
I thought they clipped into the slot.
Ready!
Yeah, that's why I was so confused, bro.
Go!
This back end, but that was weird. I had mad dirt on it. I'm sweaty.
I forgot to mash parry.
Bruh. Nice anti-air dash forward, dude. For that boy. My medium mount fell out.
That was crazy.
Yeah. I have light. I have light and heavy, bro. Hold on. Nice.
I gotta stop air approaching.
He loves that button, bro.
Yeah, that's crouch and medium. That's punishable on block.
Let's go!
What?
Good shit.
Got my medium button. Gonna work. Not jumping this time, bro. He said, but he jumped twice before. Yeah, I know. No, I know.
Go!
What? You hit confirming that? You're such a loser. You gonna do that thing, eh? Oh. Nice. What's happening? I couldn't tell you. Huh? You woke up with that? I think you could have hit him.
I was mashing jab.
Oh, you saw my grab animation?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Thank the gods for the machine! Ready! Let's go!
Yes, fuck.
That's what I did. It wasn't hot.
What's that?
Didn't see it.
I saw it. I was looking
We're
at
gonna
the
watch
damn
it. No, you
screen.
didn't see it. You didn't see it. You didn't see it.
That's crazy.
What do I do here?
Headless.
Headless?
Yeah. as soon as
On the
it
dash
jumps.
ring? I'm waiting for the jump. Oh, you kid.
He doesn't kill.
Okay.
On the dash, that was better, yeah.
Ready. Let's go.
Damn, up back got me killed.
Let me get that. Oh, okay, I got it. Man, should've got it. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, okay. So these are held back the entire time.
I was hoping that lantern would hit him.
He believes in the Fury Blitz, I guess. Fury? No? Did he forget that he has Fury? Yeah, we
I
take
guess he did. Fuck it.
No soul can escape the grasp of darkness.
No, well, I gotta stop because medium button needs to be replaced. I gotta replace it. I have extras, but I gotta do it now if I want to keep playing.
Alright.
That's insane that it just came out. Yeah, my
So we
medium
have
button.
this
Literally,
right here.
it just. If you want to wait for me to replace it, it'll take like a couple minutes. I gotta open up my stick. Alright, yeah, I'll be back. I'm gonna get my screwdriver and stuff. It's through right.
Out of here in 2 hours tops.
Absolutely.
No one is
no problem.
No one has been hungrily waiting for takes.
I gotta be honest.
No one
I
has
gotta
been
be honest.
camping
Like,
in this chat for takes.
you can like look at these takes. You know who else has been hungrily waiting for takes?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking me.
Mhm.
I've been hungrily waiting for takes.
Yeah.
Like one of the things about the podcast that people don't know about, or rather we've said it 100 times, but everybody forgets, right? Is that when like a super hot, like super big topic comes up, I will message you, or you will message me, like hey, this happened, or is right, and that's the whole conversation.
Mm-hmm.
The whole conversation is, this occurred. Okay, bye. Talk to you on Tuesday or Wednesday or Monday or whatever it happens to be.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well,
Wooly, do you have any super hot takes today?
I have the official Wooly take.
Oh, yes.
If anyone
Direct from the source.
If anyone wants the official Wooly take, I have it for you.
All right, let me hear it.
It is as follows. 2XKO, by fighting game standards, had a pretty healthy life. Riot supported it for 10 years.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay.
Your partner
Right?
The game had a 10-year life cycle. It was
That's true.
very healthy.
That's what
fighting game
people hope
standards.
for. That's what people hope for. The Destiny had a 10-year life cycle, and that's over now. And it's like, yeah.
What
Now, granted,
that's what you want with any other previous release. When you go, yeah, man, we played that shit for a decade. What a banger. Well,
yeah.
okay,
Wait, what?
well,
Wait, hold on.
Okay, no. In this case, we only got to touch it in the last year, but they
wait.
but they supported it for a decade.
Well, hold on. The people working on it got to play it for a decade.
Well, yes.
So for them, the game had like a crazy life cycle.
Yeah. But you know, I mean, that's what the best you can hope for is a solid banger of a game that lasts a decade.
I gotta tell you, that's good. I did not expect this particular angle of hot take. That's real good.
That's what's happening.
What are you talking about for people who don't know?
2XKO has announced its end of service, and that's a weird thing too, because I'm not used to fighting games announcing their death, because usually they come
only applies because it's live service.
Only because it's live service. Usually a game comes out and like if it goes quiet, then it goes quiet. People keep playing it. Maybe it shows up on Discords or whatever. But you know, it's a product. It's on the shelves and then it's gone. And then sometimes people are still playing it. But it's like because it's a live service game and because it's free, Riot has to come out and officially announce how much they hate it, and then yell it in the back of the head.
Well, they'll let you play with the body,
and it's weird that
for a while.
It's weird to be in a world. At least it's weird to be in a world where that happens. But I will say that I am glad that like there is the offline launcher, and the idea that like yes, the version that exists is there, kind of like the Rising Thunder Community Edition that continued to exist.
It's more like the Runeterra thing, right? Because you can still play Runeterra multiplayer, it just hasn't been updated.
Okay. Yeah,
you know, X
or
amount.
like the Teppen thing and all that stuff. Like when, as far as the end of live service things go, when the game dries up and there's no one that's allowed to even look at it, that's always fucking horrendous and sucks. So the fact that the game exists in some way, shape, or form is I'm happy that is the case, because it's like still really cool and they did some cool shit, but there's obviously a lot going wrong there.
In continued good news for 2XKO, which is good news for all of us, and also gives a window into what was going on with that game. Everybody got refunds.
Yeah.
Everybody got their shit refunded.
I gotta go check if I actually got mine.
Service.
I actually got to go check if I actually got mine. But yes, the 2XKO Stimmy has officially arrived, and everyone's getting their Stimmy.
And that's genuinely great. That is a fantastic move for consumers. It's a fantastic move for everybody who played the game. It looks good for Riot.
It also looks
that they didn't fuck you over.
It also looks indicative of the fact that they're like, the goodwill is better than cutting our losses, and taking the goodwill is better than keeping what was made at all.
Now, to be fair, the bad news to this is the indicative of what was going on with 2XKO. If they were able to just go, oh yeah, no, refund everybody. Dog, that game made fucking $0. Like that.
For the margins
that
needed.
Amount cannot be significant in any way.
Or the margins needed, which we know are basically 10x for a regular fighting game, because free-to-play numbers mean you got to go wider and wider and wider to get the paying audience, you know? Yeah. So, you know, this has been a game that obviously we've talked about and played and participated in. A whole bunch has gone on, and like it was here for less than a year, and by all indications it seemed like something that, like, I guess Riot had the more or less utmost faith in, that like they were going to just be like, it's okay, we'll take as long as it needs, let's invest in this and it'll pay off in the end, because like we'll be the ones that make it. And that turned out to not be the case. And it seems like, I guess, I'm not sure how long ago the writing was on the wall and how quickly that word trickled down to people. But I mean,
for the shutdown, or the game wasn't doing well?
The idea that this was like this thing is kind of cooked in the long run. We're giving it a bit more of a chance to see if anything happens.
That was, that was when the
Alright, we're
like
back
a
in
couple
business,
weeks
baby.
before the first batch of layoffs.
The layoffs was the first point that I think
That
things
was
turned
like
negative.
the numbers were supposed when it came into 1.0, and it had like supposedly it had a fairly large pop once it hit 1.0, but then that dropped right the fuck off to like a baseline. And what was supposed to happen was, because it was free, that baseline was supposed to be like a straight line up,
Yeah, and
and that
Well, you gotta boot the
didn't
game.
happen.
And the thing
There
is,
was a
and as
really
we talked about at the
small
time,
update that happened.
whenever you have a live service team, the idea that the actual live team is going to be smaller or so is not crazy. But the hope is that
That's not insane.
But the hope is that you have other things going on project-wise at the company, or other things on that same project that the people can be moved towards, and thus the resources are being reinvested into its own profitability. You know, but yeah, obviously, like this is something that. Now that we're on this side of it, it's like everyone has known how unreasonable the dev time has been on this, and
I think that's like every time anyone talks about 2x
The
KO
timeline.
at the very top of the like byline,
Mhm.
like in your periphery of your
booting back up.
eyeballs or your brain, it
Yeah, the
should
clip
say
broke,
10
dude.
years, right?
And
Because
the-
Yeah, right
that
now.
just that's overscores
spare buttons.
every talking point about everything.
No,
And the
I have
crazy part
mad
is
spare.
that
I already
I think
replaced
we
it.
talked about
just
how
looking
some
at
time
it.
ago, it was
I
almost it was
bought
unfair because
16.
like the timer in everyone's brain didn't start
When I
the
got them
game got
replaced,
announced.
so I got
It started when
24 total,
Radiant got acquired.
but I got like
Right.
So,
16 spares just in case, so I don't have to go
think
back. Like going,
that
I
is
hate going
actually
to get
kind
burned.
of reasonable. Like the
Um,
devs on 2XO have said, we worked on it for 10 years.
I go
Like
all the way to
that
Astro
timer
Bliss,
was accurate. It was actually more
and I
accurate
gotta go to the
than
back
usual.
and dig
But
through
everyone
all
looked
the-
and saw
and
Rising
go through
Thunder shut down,
imports.
and they saw Radiant acquired by Riot, and they went.
So I was
yeah,
like, how
no
many you
shit.
got, bro?
And
So
And
just
then
give me like
that's when the
and
timer
give me
in
3
everyone's
sets.
brain started, despite
Because
announcement.
normally
here.
the timer starts on announcement.
$2 a pop.
Normally,
Right?
yes.
And,
So it's
then
a good
and in
investment.
this case, the timer
Okay.
would have started 6 years ago
A little bit over
instead of 10
6
years ago. But I think
I
it's
lost my
fair
screwdriver. I
because
need
they
to open up
canceled a
one of
different
these
game,
sticks to
Right.
fix them.
right? Like if this had just been like we grab people from the FGC, and
Replacing the
we're making a
buttons
fighting game
is so
in secret,
easy to.
you
Yeah,
can
that
hide
has a lot to
fucking
do with it too.
numbers.
Like
Definitely.
SKD claimed us
Right.
like
Yeah.
But
once
and
like
we
very
would
very
have
in
to
depth.
adjust
He like took
our expectations accordingly because
the
it would be a
alcohol
secret.
and the
Apparently,
cloth,
the
and he like
completeness
wiped it,
of
and he's
that
like, yeah, it's
original
super clean now,
version
dude. I don't know how
has
you were
been
playing on that.
over
The way he talks.
exaggerated, and it was not near ready, right? The thing
I don't
that
know how the
existed
hell
that
you're
was
playing
the
on that
1v1
thing.
version of the game was not
Yeah.
something that was ready to ship, despite
That's
some
probably
people
my
saying
issue.
that.
Oh,
The
I
other
can
sticks
guarantee that
sometimes
because if it had, we would
directional
have
inputs
seen
would
more
just
than
not
like fucking
registering
5
for a second.
screenshots get out.
Mhm. But
There'd be like a video of a match.
Mhm. But yeah, I think the weirdness of that sort of start time, and then the expectations and such, and then you have the full restart of the development, which is that's always a bad omen, you know. But like
That's a very Riot Games omen.
with
Like
other projects
outside of
they've
the
done.
2XKO team,
Oh, double
the
down.
MMO that they're working on has gone through a full, like multi-year restart.
Mhm, mhm.
That's dire for MMOs.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna
Yeah,
talk about
yeah,
a fighting
yeah,
game and
yeah.
the costs for
Yeah.
a fucking MMO. That's crazy, dude.
And like the crazy thing here is that the end result of like what they made was fun as shit and had some like real like unique, like the duos aspect of this game is some of the craziest, funnest, most unique experience I've had with the genre, especially after like, oh, your camera's okay, you're futzing.
Top of my head was cut off.
They made it yeah, they did something that like we watched like fucking Cross Tekken and a bunch of other games fail spectacularly at, and they made it work, and it was a lot of fun. But now we get to talk about like the cost of that and how you get to that point.
So I think because we're obviously going to talk about Patrick Miller's post about it, but one of the things that is in the conversation is basically like basically 2XKO was a fun fighting
What you
game.
got?
I really like playing 2XKO.
Yeah.
I actually disagree with you fairly significantly on its uniqueness
Mhm.
and duos. And the duo thing is not to my taste, but that's not really what I'm talking about, right? Because my personal taste isn't like a I'm not that fucking avatar of good taste on fighting games, right?
Choice words.
I think that if duos, because duos was the only thing about that game that was genuinely unique, right? The rest of that game was like cool shit that was like, this is from Marvel, or this is like there's a lot of CVS2 in there.
Cool shit tightened up.
Right? Like CVS2 is like an obviously huge inspiration because of all the fuses, right? But if duos was like the pillar of uniqueness that this game stood on, and it was, because duos in this was a really cool idea, I would have expected it to be supported at all in the first 80% of the game's life.
So that now you are correct about that, but now that gets into a branch topic, which is the pillars of what makes it good and how those things release, and the product that comes out basically is not, when it's not good, it doesn't exemplify the strengths in everyone's mind when they see it and go, oh, what's good about this unique thing? Okay, cool. Can I play it locally? No. For the first couple months, not at all. And I'm sitting there going,
We're
"Holy
Master
shit.
One. What's
What
up?
are we doing? Why can't you do local duos, right?" And it seems like,
Diamond, bro.
for whatever was happening, priority.
And we only here temporarily, bro. This is a vacation. We're just taking a vacation here in Diamond.
Was something
About to be out.
either it was like lower
I got my dead button in front of me.
priority for it,
This is for my dead button.
or things they were putting out bigger fires. One of the two.
So
I was supposed to read that.
I don't want to sit
Oh,
here
might be a
and,
Jinx
like,
smash if this doesn't go for sure.
I basically don't want to sit here and say that
Oh, but
X
you
or
doing
Y
pretty
did
decent.
a bad job, right? I think
Speculation.
that's
Alright, Caitlyn stuff.
unfair. I think it's speculative. I don't think it's useful. What I can
Let's
say
go.
is from on this side of the curtain, right? The outside side of the curtain.
Wake up
Talking about
S1 in the air.
priorities
It's
and reasonable
insane.
parts like
I can't
fires
push
to
it.
put out and focuses on development and all
Push
that.
that next time.
I point to the top of the screen again.
There we
and
go.
say
Punish
10
that?
years.
Yes.
There should have been no fucking fires to put out.
That's a crazy,
Like, what the
crazy,
actual fuck?
unreasonable amount of time. Absolutely.
That is so ridiculous.
And in fact, that word, the 10 years, will be at the answer of most questions, when it comes to this discussion.
On console, the game.
I don't know,
has,
I don't know.
like,
I never did it
screen
before.
tearing, had screen tearing for, like a while, right?
Yeah, and again, because
It just
consoles
dies,
were
right?
prioritized.
You did that on Wake Up? What are you?
And so to mainly to finish off the actual story, it's gonna be so it's gonna be basically ending live development and no new content. They're gonna keep the servers up. They're not gonna have ranked.
S2 tech, let's go.
Indefinitely for now.
Oh, you thought you were safe.
You're gonna be
Hey, welcome
so
with-
the casual. They're changing it.
I can't
so
hit
that you're gonna be casually matched with people in your range. So like it's gonna keep an elo thing behind the scenes, I guess, and put you in casual rooms with people relative to your skill level. And then the offline launcher will continue to exist, and they're going to continue doing the patches. They're going to release Lux. They're going to release Samira, and there's going to be one last December patch to close the game out. And then they're going to they're doing the money refunds for everybody. So any money you spent on the game, you're getting back, and then they're going to convert all of the currencies into just
I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah.
so that you can buy whatever costumes and cosmetics you want. And then they're also going to make a $40 bundle.
Wow, that hitbox lingered mad long.
with the final
He just
version,
held the axe there.
which is interesting
Okay.
because that's like almost like a price point for a release that you can go.
Bro, that's the weirdest fucking part.
It's a price
because
point.
I look at that shit and they go, bro, if they had said it's $40
I'm
all cosmetics
flabbergasted.
free forever.
If
That shit. Well, here's the thing.
ifs were a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
If ifs were an if, but no, for real. I have been seeing a lot of people, but I have been reading a lot about 2XKO over the past couple of days from every community source that I can get into. I have seen every permutation of what they should have done.
Oh my god!
Right?
Oh my god!
It shouldn't have been free to play. The roster, they should have released it. My personal pillar to tie myself to is no matter what this game was, it should have come out in 2020 before the pandemic, because then we'd have a real different conversation, right? Because they wouldn't have been competing with anybody, but for netcode. But there's a million, right? And I think the most
I'm not
interesting
sure how
part
to
of the
block. I checked it
conversation
out,
is that
but yeah,
every
I'll
single one of those takes I have read, my brain goes, yeah, actually, like a lot of the criticism is barely dead on.
So there's a lot of people with really insane like calls on what.
Oh yeah,
on
no, like
they're putting weight on the reasons why it failed, because the thing is that like
I saw a guy say retreating guard killed this game.
you know what I mean?
Right, but, like, oh, okay, man, like fucking calm down.
And the thing is, it's just like, you know, like, it's like a lot of yes, a lot of people don't like tag fighters, but a lot of people also love confirmation bias. And you know, you get to
let me tell you, I love confirmation bias. I'm confirmed and I am biased.
so now you get to live in a world where everyone gets to give their reasons for what it was that did it, right? It needed to be a 1v1 fighter, it needed to have 20 characters, and most importantly, it needed to have bluff shit. That's what killed it, you know? But
I think that's kind of self-fulfilling in a way that's actually real, because the complaints you see the most often are the ones that are most likely to be true, because they're the ones that people complain about the most often.
But this is so where it gets hairy now, extra hairy, even more so, is because people are speculating in the dark and they're throwing their daggers out in any direction. And, you know, understandably, folks are upset because they're like, well, fuck, I'm never going to get to play as the characters I wanted to play as. And then this article comes out, and all of that...
Which article is that?
This is Pat the Flip, the product design and balance team.
By the way, I'm well aware that Pat goes by Pat. For the purposes of this conversation, I'm going to say Pat the Flip, Mr. Miller, or Patrick Miller. Sure. Otherwise, this is going to get
very
super fucking confusing.
Yeah, now there's a laser focus for everyone's eye, right? And understandably, this is something where, you know, off the top, I'll say that Pat the Flip has done a lot of good for the community, and is a good guy, and has done a lot of educational writing back in the day with SRK, and has done a lot. He's
a contributor and part of Core A Gaming as well.
Yep, and has done a lot of good stuff with Exert events and stuff like that. So like, there's definitely a history of solid work behind him.
So that also makes it more or less unsurprising that he would be the type of person to come out and talk at length about the game,
this so
because
fast.
he's not used to speaking in that context.
And
Bro,
I
with
think
the
what
super
might have
and
spurred
jump
it on,
in
too, is because
before
in
I
the
could even
days
attack.
prior to the article coming out, there was another article he wrote that was about this crazy fictional Mr. Beast game that got
I don't know
canceled.
what that was. That was strange.
And I saw people reading that and thinking that that was about 2XKO, and trying to interpret like this being a veiled discussion about how things were going.
Yeah, and then he came out and said no, that has nothing to do with it.
I just feared immediately because
exactly right. And so I think in some ways maybe that misinterpretation led to maybe I should clear the air by writing something about this. And the timing of it and the contents of what he wrote are just the worst possible thing.
I'm sorry.
Everybody's wandering around going, why the fuck did this game die? And it's man, that's rough. That's rough
insane.
Thing.
That's fine.
So I talked pretty at length about this a couple streams in a row, and one of the takeaways that I had is that I like to there's like two things that I like to preface whenever we talk about somebody making a really fucking stupid post and everyone gangs up on them. One is that fair? Right? I think it's fair to judge somebody's own published article by its by its internal contents because they publish it.
On its
and
merits,
that's what
so
they
what
want.
it
Oh,
Yes.
I just gotta never shoot around here.
Is it fair to lay the blame of the game's death at Patrick Miller's feet? No.
And
No. He's hold on. I got more.
Yeah, hit
He's not in management, right? He did not. And one of the things he says very early on in the article is that he was involved in decisions like everybody within the top part of that game was, but he didn't make big decisions. That was essentially above his pay grade in the management or the riot scale, right? So Patrick Miller did not go, yeah, we should turn it into a tag game. And then that's why it failed because it's a tag game now. And two, that's not useful either. Because when only one member of the development team comes out and talks about the development, everybody going, it's that guy's fault. Fucking get him.
Just
is
it's a lightning rod, right in the middle of the storm where it all just drops onto this one spot, and then it's like the reality of what happened almost like gets eclipsed with the feeling of it, because with his own words, he frames it in a way that makes it seem like I steered the ship and made the choice to steer into disaster instead of avoiding it. And
now
that is really unfortunate, man.
All that being said, Patrick's a talented writer, so I'm gonna take everything in that article at face value because the guy knows how to write, like straight up. I would not have fucking put that shit.
I think a lot of people agree they would.
I would not reveal much of that under duress. The specific tone and revelations contained within are so self-defeating and look so bad at this fucking exact moment in time. If that game was successful enough to continue to live, but be like, you know, an under knight, like, you know, a Discord fighter, this would come off as guy's a little pissed off he got laid off, and no shit he is, because who the fuck wouldn't be? But this is an interesting read about the development of the game. The specific
Also, this was
like
he was part of the team that was gone 6 months ago.
yeah, he got laid off in the first batch, right? The parts that people have like latched onto, I think, like, it's kind of a thing, like I would say defy context, because even if they don't reflect on Mr. Miller specifically, there are little bits and pieces that I think project a certain image of the way that game was run that looks bad.
And so that what
So-
and so the lightning rod.
Sorry, it took forever. And then we had the naming is hard article, which that was like sour grapes as shit.
Lethal tempo all the way.
And then we have this. It's like we kind of get like this insular click kind of view of
So
development.
that's what I'm saying is, so the lightning rod moment occurs, right? And the most unreasonable folks are going to look at that and say what I just said, which is I was steering the ship and I had the choice to avoid disaster, but I did not, right?
Steered it right into the rocks
And
because
that
I
is
thought
not
it would be
and
cool.
that
Was
is-
that
that's
at all?
not-
Like,
that's not what happened, but
like,
that's
what
what
the
the
hell?
worst reading
Bro.
is. But what you can look at that, and what a lot of people reasonably can interpret is like,
Oh, just ran
this
into the
is
wall.
kind of the
I
idea
thought
that
heavy would
people
like
on the team
delete the
also
wall.
shared, or this was some of the
He
energy
said, "I
that
hate
was
this."
about.
And he just
in
ran
development
into it.
That led to some of the decisions that made things last 10 years. Right?
Oh,
Now I'm gonna
Well, no, just to point out that, like, I think if you look and take it overall, and you want to give it the Steel Man, the most charitable reading of the article, it's basically him saying that he was hired to make the best game he could, and his personal metric for what the best requires means taking big swings without
buttons.
compromise. That is the most.
That is,
I hate
think,
you so hard. I feel like it was
it's like an
reflecting your
artistic
damage.
vision,
Right,
kind of
that-
thought process.
That is the most you can Steel Man that sort of that sentence and frame it in that way. But the 3 points that break down specifically that I think a lot of people come back to is the comparison to working on the game for 10 years as getting a PhD in fighting games.
We have PhD people in our audience, and those people crashed the fuck out when I mentioned that, because that's not how PhDs work.
Yeah, and
Like you don't get to work with a real salary as a PhD student.
And the analogy could have been doctorate degree of any kind, whatever. But the point was working on this live project with a lot of stakes as an education or something perhaps beyond this phase that
Match ready.
he's looking at, right? So there's that kind of reading of
I'll
it.
be fair to that. I'll steelman that. When you're on your own website talking about your own blog, about your own experience with the game, it is maybe not reasonable, but understandable to talk about your personal goals.
And I'm going to keep coming back to the personal goals here because, for real, when you work at a company with a lot of people, some people are going to be there because it's like they got pulled in because it's like, hey, you're an expert in this. This may not be what you wanted to do, but is this interesting enough to pull your time? And they'll be like, yeah, sure, I'll contribute. And then they might be sitting next to somebody who's like, it's been my dream.
Oh, I took
to
up the
make
screen
it."
again.
Right?
And don't forget about Third Guy. You know what Third Guy's here for? Money.
Paycheck. I have the skills, I can do it, and keep the bills
Doing a whole lot of
paid.
toucan right now.
And before we go any further, because this is going to come into the discussion later, I think people demonize people needing money to a weird degree when talking about the arts. The greatest artists of the Renaissance were weird little guys that lived on the dime of rich weirdos and just got to paint and make sculptures all day because a rich guy was like, I want paintings and sculptures, or the church was paying them, right? You need to eat. You need somewhere to live. You need to make a living.
Yeah, if you're talking about selling out to somebody who has never even sold to begin with.
That's super good.
Right? Like, holy shit.
That's an A+ statement.
As an art student, I'm telling you to have some awareness, please. Now, the other statement was the one that fucking lightning rod.
Oh my god.
I'd rather make an interesting
it's ready.
failure than a boring success. Right?
Two-C monster. But
I'm like triggered by that. I'm like actively tilted.
pull the RA.
The
Don't see.
only context where that is a reasonable thing to say is if you are an indie dev working solo on your project and you are going gangbusters on it, and let's say you convince a couple other people to work at your indie studio, they all are like, yeah, we're going for it. We're on some wild shit. We're on this train wherever you want to go with it. That's the only context.
I have a second context that's applicable with. That first one does not apply to 2XK.
No, it does not.
The second one is you had a creative vision and some asshole
I see the text. Yeah.
kneecapped your shit at every opportunity.
What?
And you released a market-tested, trimmed down pile of slop that you're not particularly proud of, right? But that didn't happen either. The 2XKO team was given a industry astonishing amount of public grace in developing this game.
And
160 people-ish for 10.5 years is
Wow, come on.
legit, absolutely unbelievable in terms of
on
grace.
the fiscal side, right? And then on terms of just the IP, goodwill, public-facing side, it's a brand with characters that people care a lot about.
Can't believe
Right?
I didn't reach her.
And they hung up,
shit, yeah.
they tossed out a platform fighter that was garbage with those characters prior to this, right?
Good shit.
Which brings us to the third thing that everyone focused on, which is what's
Those
the
ones
worst that can
that got
happen? We all get fired, right?
I didn't even know that was a
Go
gap
for
edge
it
person.
because why not? And again, if you're taking
You
that,
are
you gotta
a heathen.
swing, you gotta take big swings, and that's the only
Like
reading
what?
of it. Then sure, but this only can make any sense in an indie. You are responsible for your own self context. The moment you're in a giant production studio and people are next to you and their livelihoods are attached to it, and the success of the project and everything else is going on are there, it basically ends up sounding like, yeah, I don't like success doesn't matter because in the long run, if this can kind of end up being a Discord fighter that exists that can be
Tag
played,
launch.
then cool. the homies can play that indefinitely, right? And again, like, and it's not to be that callous about it, but it's just to say that it really sucks if, like, that sort of defiant spirit has casualties next to you that are like, I would like a success, please, you know?
So, I don't know
What?
Patrick Miller, and I don't feel comfortable laying my emotional accusation at his feet as an individual. However, I am also a content creator in the space and cover fighting games, so I can discuss how that looks, right, from an outside perspective. These combination of statements read like it like hits like, dude, what's the worst that can happen? You get fired and just go back to writing books, organizing events, and running your YouTube channel and your Patreon. And that's not an available option for 155 people on that 160-person team.
Yeah, that's not gonna.
Reads
That's,
like somebody insulated from the life-altering
we're
scenario
stopping your
of losing your
combos.
profession.
Like,
there are a lot of
halfway
people
through.
on the team who
He's like standing
know
out.
because they've been accomplished players.
I
in
I pressed the
FGC,
button
and
and he
they've
just stands
been
there. I don't know
sick,
what the hell's
nasty
happening.
with it, and we have a lot of clips of people on that team being dope as fuck. But there's people on the team whose names we don't know. There's people that have been just Riot employees.
There's
or
Jenny Artist and Joe Programmer.
There's a whole lot going on there, and it's kind of wild to think about that statement in the context of other people on that team, much less to also perhaps ascribe that attitude to other people that may or may not have had that. Because the other thing too is, like, if we're talking about the culture and going and saying that like multiple people would have thought this way or so, we have no evidence of that. This is one lightning rod article being written. I keep saying that one. I'm saying it too much.
No, it is the
That was almost hot.
singular staff member
And
out
What?
there going, yo, I did this,
Bro,
or now I
it's
didn't do
true.
this.
Like,
So this is the point that everyone's pointing
And
at.
so here's the second part about this that's also crazy to me, is that it creates this framing where people go, aha, you chose to make an interesting failure, therefore we did not get our boring success, right?
I saw
And-
a really fantastic breakdown of that, which is it was somebody on our subreddit, I forget their name, but they said before
Hey,
I
hitter.
read this article, I thought it was basically going to be we needed to go big or go home, and unfortunately the bet didn't play out.
Nice.
But the actual tone reads like the plan was to go big and then go home.
Sure.
Like
I see that.
like it almost reads like, yeah, we know it
Oh
was
my
successful,
God.
but
Oh,
fuck it, let's go for it anyway. And it's a weird.
But that, but that,
There's a-
but even,
oh, you have
like
a
I said,
there.
this framing, this dichotomy of like it would have been one
Okay.
there
Lantern
or
to the
the other,
face.
and we chose the other.
Why are we running
That's also
into
not real, because
Lantern?
as much as we
No.
can think, oh, the game that would have been released halfway through, that was the
Gosh.
1v1 Rising Thunder clone with League of Legends characters swapped in, like there's no guarantee that would have been profitable either, because
I
the
think
gamble
it's the weirdest thing.
because the gamble of being free to play is already massive, right?
Should've just said
The
Fresh
fact
Sig,
that you're
oh my
coming
God.
out and being free to play is something that is pretty fucking new to fighting games, because only 2 or 3 have tried it beforehand and failed at it. So like that on
It
its
is
own is a big enough thing. There's no guarantee at all that you would have
I
gotten
think
a boring
it's hard
success
to-
out of what we're calling a boring quote-unquote success.
I think it's hard to criticize anybody for ending in a binary state of you should have done this when at least one developer in the game also fell into the binary state of I didn't want to do this, we should have done this. Like the mentality of, well, you know, I didn't want to release a sauceless success. Bro, there are successful games with tons of sauce!
And so this is where we are, right? This is where we are. And this is every conversation that I have to everyone's chagrin about fighting game stuff and about everything we talked about recently and Avatar and all of this. It all ties into this thing where it's like, we can
Okay, he's got 3
1000% make a game
And 3
full
Caitlyn,
of
2
sauce
Caitlyn
and cool
assists.
shit that people that are fans of fighting games like, right? And also make a game that appeal to new players, and you can do both. So the whole like right now Maximilian versus Giuna, the argument happening, it doesn't need to be one or the other. Like making games for fighting games for the FGC specifically versus who are you making them for then? It can really just be both, and we have examples of that. Again, Street Fighter 6 is pretty fucking solid.
Ooh, you know he tight.
And it's
You know he
like-
tight. You know he tight. You know he tight. You know he
I
tight.
think the argument that
He said
people
BC
who make
Super.
stand-up super popular or fighting
So like
games
Zero,
aren't
keeping it
making
simple. You
it
don't
for
go for no
fighting
double
game
back
players.
behind the back
super
chain,
nuts.
off the backboard.
The guys who make
Double behind the back chain.
love fighting games and love Street Fighter.
Very much so. Matsumoto
he
and,
quit.
Kun and Nakayama are the
me.
biggest fucking marks for the franchise. And so, you know, when you look at games that are like, you know, when you're talking about like the Tag Fighter.
I found the answer, bro.
Not
What the?
being,
Ah, he did it on Wake Up, bro.
And then you go, yeah, but look at Dragon Ball, right? A lot of people like Dragon Ball defeats the Tag Fighter.
I'm still
this,
here.
like,
I'm
discussion.
jailed.
It's like there's
It's Dragon
pressed
Ball,
it.
man.
I pressed it.
It's Dragon
so everyone, yeah, there's a lot
annoying.
of people questioning the legitimacy of that because the IP overshadows the whole discussion, right? Okay, all right. So and
Oh, no,
I
it's
saw
not.
that
No,
happening a bunch, right? It's like, yeah, Dragon Ball it overshadows the discussion, so you can't really have it. So you know what another example was? That's way less successful than Dragon Ball.
Sure.
Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. That game came out, had an extremely modest budget, was a wacky wild tag
I'm gonna try
fighter,
next time.
and
I didn't want to roll.
sold 200,000 copies. And
Yeah.
it made enough money off of its 200,000 copies and its reduced pricing to make 5 seasons of DLC.
I think that. So I have been in the ensuing back and forths. I have been criticized as not being part of the fighting game community, which is because I don't go to events, I don't organize tournaments, I just play and cover.
Alright, switch.
fighting games, right? And I
wanna
think
tackle,
that's
get tackle, so that's the way
somewhat
to go.
fair, right? I'm not in it. I think Max's point about how fighting games maybe shouldn't be made for FGC specifically is actually wildly too broad. I think that because Max lives in California, he actually can't see the bubble that he's in, which is, I would go so specific as to, I don't think fighting games should be made for the Seattle, New York, or SoCal local scene. I think that that specific group of people should not be making it for the final bastions of local play in the continental
Gonna
United
play a lot.
States.
See, I'm not coming at it from that angle, though, I guess. I see that. I get the idea there, and I get the energy because of the fact that, like, when you pull out your magnifying glass, all you see is the magnified world, and the world outside the rim ceases to exist. But what I'm coming at it from, and the way I'm seeing this, is that if we got that 5 years ago version of the game, let's pretend the version that got swapped into the Tag Fighter was actually more feature complete, and let's say it had the right number of parts, right? So 10 is obviously infinitely too low. 10 across 10 years, even more so, right?
And 10, let's say, cut in half in emotions by tag.
Even sure, right? Even if the
Oh, no, I
game
do.
ends up being sick and the content therein is pretty sick, doesn't matter because you have that low number, right? And let's pretend as well that you have the 1v1 fighter that you kind of want to see when you launch it, right? If that game came out 5 years ago and launched the way that 2XKO did, which is just the online play and some costumes going, which is basically the same as Street Fighter V's launch, there was
Oh,
no
like
chance
Kayla.
you were going to get a boring
Annoying.
success there either, because there's nothing there for casual players to latch onto the way they latched onto Street Fighter 6. So,
I
like, you're coming out...
disagree on one point.
Sure.
If the game, so in my mind, this is a fake narrative that I am positing for humor, everyone. They were making 2XKO and saw the corona vaccine get announced and went, God damn it, there goes our shot. Because people having to stay indoors and no fighting game on the planet having good netcode was the shot from heaven.
The COVID lockdown was a moment
it's
that
Backshot
changed
Grandma.
everything about online play and fighting games in the genre
Final?
forever. And the amount
Let's
of
get it.
popularity and the amount of that people were willing to sit down and play anything.
Like if I had been
Actually,
on
a
that
grandma
fucking team
is so
and the
annoying to
lockdown
see.
notices came out, I would have been like,
Who decided that,
"Ship
bro?"
whatever exists right now."
And the idea, and I remember, don't forget too, that Strive was coming out with shaky netcode and then stopped and went, no, let's fix it, let's make it good, right? And they went back and they made sure that that shit played well online, and that helped immensely with the game. Now that on its own, now the thing that's the important part about this conversation is that on its own is not the entirety of the story, but the ability.
No, there's too much.
But-
There's
right.
actually too many little pieces.
But the ability to just jump to the ability of it to cut to animated Wooly sitting there going, work.
Yeah,
Right?
I remember that.
The ability for the game to work makes a huge difference to everyone, casual and old head alike.
I saw somebody when I was talking about it basically hit the nail on
Like
the head
that?
for like the entire version of the timing discussion.
What
Because
is
it was
Yasuo
talking
gonna
about
do
the
to me?
pandemic and netcode and stuff like that.
Never mind.
And they basically described that there was an open market with basically no competition in this narrow space.
Uh-oh.
But the
I haven't
game
dropped that in, like,
waited
3 weeks.
until the most popular Street Fighter game of all time would come out to compete with that.
Right. And
That was
remember
gonna be a
too
crossover.
that like while Street Fighter exists as this like example of continuing success that came out, did well, continued to get bigger and more successful, and is
I still did
continuing
that
to
normal.
do great by all expectations. They and delivering across the board on not just the bare bones TO ready fighting ground, but also World Tour and also the Battle Hub and also all the other features and lots of things for that people are like that they tune into for single player content, casual content, all that stuff. That's the kind of thing. That's the reason why people are showing up to fucking Mortal Kombat games, even though Mortal Kombat games are going out in the same couple of months. They're having the same end of service that 2XKO is getting.
Oh yeah, Mortal Kombat games are trash.
Right.
But there's a lot of trash when you pick up that game.
There's a lot of bullshit for people to do, so they jump in and they do it for a little bit, and then, hey, guess what? It
Oh, I didn't get the
outlasts their
dash.
interest, and then they get a couple of big bloody fatalities and brutalities, and call it a day. You know, and like that
out with the
game,
buttons,
Mortal Kombat
smart
1 is in the fucking rear view mirror, but the difference was all the money they took to the bank.
Yeah, and Ed Boon is like counting his fucking stats
It's-
in the background line.
It's like they were alive for almost the same amount of time, it feels like, but one of them was immensely successful and made a lot of money, and then but never had any intention of sticking around, you know, because they're like, hey, we're good at this part, not that part. And if you have the ability to do so, delivering enough things that people that don't even know that they might fall in love with, that the long tail, delivering enough that they're showing up and caring about what they see right away, and then also delivering gameplay that can go the distance is extremely possible. So I hate this framing because it makes it seem like it's got to be one or the other, and it also makes it seem like, you know, even with the perfect IP that everybody cares about, even with the Dragon Ball, in Dragon Ball's case though, it is Dragon Ball, but it's still released with a bunch of crazy modes and a story mode
Absolutely.
and a whole feature list and a whole bunch of stuff. It did not come out versus and gallery only.
I think the framing is ridiculous, but to be fair, it's the framing that we have actually been provided. Right? Like, I think framing it that way, like, I'll use Patrick Miller's article as an example. I think judging like 2XKO on the sauceless success versus
Boring success.
sauceful failure. is unfair to Patrick Miller, the writer of the article. So I think it would have served him well to not describe the game in that tone.
Yeah,
Like,
it's because it's not even the reality of it. You know, it really does make everybody who's going, well, I had my ideas, but if you're working on this, you probably know better than I do, or you spoke to people that do, and you must have all concluded that you avoided taking the road to a boring success that was guaranteed. When it wasn't, you know?
I think that there's because I went back and tried to find as much detail as I could find. And one of the things that Mr. Miller talked about in the past is the part of the development process was bringing in a lot of like super expert pros into the fold for development purposes who didn't necessarily have a lot of experience making games. But what they did know was fighting games. And so they wanted a team of fighting game experts to help make the fighting game. And so what they then instead is basically tried to train up people to be competent developers. This is obviously, in hindsight, a massive fucking mistake. This is why when people say, why didn't they just hire fans? Like, because fans of Fallout or Elder Scrolls or Star Wars or whatever don't necessarily know how to make
Looks
a
like
movie
you're out of juice,
or a
dude.
game or write a book.
Yeah.
I don't think the mistake
Man,
is people that
that
know
shit
fighting
is
games
out of
really
juice.
well,
I know.
and
The
know
asshole.
how
I was
the
like, yeah,
game
he's
play. I think the mistake is
Reversed it and
ignoring
yeah,
and
reset it. I was like,
deprioritizing everything else we just talked about.